bring you this story now from the North West Province. It involves Bushy Maape, who's yet to be sworn in as a member of that provincial legislature. This, of course, is supposed to pave the way for him to become the province's next premier. Maape is replacing Job Mogoro, who was recalled by the party following internal factional battles. eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge has been tracking developments in the North West Provincial Legislature. He's joining us this hour on the Media View to give us the latest update. Ncome, good afternoon. What can you tell us? What's happening there in the North West?
Indeed. Well, Praden, I'm starting this live crossing with you out of this shot because I've just spotted a convoy here entering the premises of the North West Provincial Legislature. It seems as if it's someone high profile, someone important. I do not know who that person is, but it's a blue light convoy. Joe Coman is trying to get those visuals, but as soon as we know who has just arrived here, we will update you. It's 1:15 now. It's not surprising that high profile members of the legislature are coming in, because we expect that at 2 o'clock Bushy Maape will be sworn in. I can tell you that there will be more cars that will be driving inside the provincial legislature here in the Northwest, and those could be some members of the provincial legislature who are attending the swearing in ceremony of Bushy Maape, which is set to happen at exactly 2 o'clock. So a few minutes from now it will happen, less than an hour, as security continues to be tight here. There are soldiers and police who are manning the gates here. So briefly, what will happen is that Bushy Maape will be sworn in today, and then after that we expect that the election of the premier will happen early next week. It's anticipated that it will happen around Tuesday. However, let me update you and our viewers that we've just been told that we won't be able to go inside the provincial legislature to capture the swearing in ceremony of Bushy Maape, because we are told that for COVID-19 protocol purposes, provisions were not made for the media to come inside and set up in order to bring those visuals live to our viewers. That is confusing, because a media alert was issued out yesterday inviting the media to the swearing in ceremony, but now we are told we may not be able to go inside. It's something that will continue to pursue, but this is the start of the transition of power in the Northwest, with Job Mogoro gone, with Bushy Maape being sworn in today. This paves the way for him to be nominated and elected premier of the Northwest Province in future.
So this afternoon is him being sworn in and taking a seat as a member of the provincial legislature, as an MPL, and then next week the premier thing. Very briefly, before I let you go, Siphamandla, so far from what you are seeing, we are hearing from within the ANC, will this process go smoothly?
Today's proceedings are expected to go smoothly. You know, swearing Bushy Maape in as a member of the provincial legislature, it's not something that will be difficult. The real test will be next week, Tuesday, when they have to vote for the premier. Of course, if other political parties are fielding their own candidates, the voting will have to be through a secret ballot. We know that the ANC caucus in the Northwest Provincial Legislature is deeply divided. The question is, what will happen? There is history and precedent has been set here at this legislature, whereby ANC members have voted with the opposition before. So next week, Tuesday, will be the real test when they elect the premier. But today, proceedings are expected to be smooth. It's the ANC vacancy that is there. It's the ANC vacancy that is being filled in today by Bushy Maape. But next week, the election of the premier promises to be a tight one.
Thank you very much. Siphamandla Goge outside the North West Provincial Legislature, where this afternoon after 2 o'clock we expect Bushy Maape to be sworn in as a new member of that legislature on behalf of the governing party, the ANC, paving the way for him to be nominated and maybe elected next week as the new premier after the exit of Job Mogoro.